Hi Gemini, it's your honest homegirl 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑛𝑒𝑠𝑡, and this is going to be your What's the 411 reading, okay? So let's get straight into it, Gemini. What is going on with you guys? Some of you guys, I do feel intuitively you've had to learn a few karmic lessons. What I would want to mention to you guys before I really get into your reading is the fact that there was a blue jay outside of my window when I was meditating and praying before I did your reading. So blue jays could be significant at this time. Red robins could be significant at this time. You could be seeing them, or that's confirmation about this reading for you. Okay. I do feel a lot of you guys are really trying to stay emotionally balanced at this time. Use your emotional intelligence at this time. Trying to keep your emotions in check during hard times as well, okay? I gotta get used to this nose ring right here. But I've had it. I've had it in my nose before, but then I took it out and I switched it for a reason. You'll see later. Some of you could have switched your nose rings out, okay? Or switched out your jewelry. Others of you, you could be dealing with an Aquarius at this time. You could be healing at this time, or just releasing a lot of things that no longer serve you emotionally. I feel like a lot of the stuff that you're dealing with is emotionally, and it has a lot to do with commitments, whether it's with friends, with family, with lovers, okay? You could be telling people exactly how you feel at this time as well, and then it's like once you tell them how you feel, you go into hermit mode. Some of you could be dealing with Virgos at this time as well. You could be giving somebody a piece of your mind. But I do feel like a lot of my females, or male or female, but you're in your divine feminine energy at this time where you're utilizing your intuition, really needing to use your intuition. Some of you are utilizing your intuition at this time. Others of you, you're not following the guidance that's been given to you, and you're not really using your discernment like you should. But either way, let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. Hold on. So you guys are wishing or hoping for a new beginning, or many of you guys are finally getting a new beginning when it comes to a career. So some of you could be starting a new job. Some of you could be getting a raise at your job. Some of you could be getting recognized at your workplace. For others of you, your business could be finally getting recognized. You obtaining new clients. Some of you, money is literally falling in your lap. For others of you, you're finally taking care of yourself by yourself with no one's help. There's no codependency when it comes to your finances, is what I'm seeing, okay? Especially if you had a male in your life, you're no longer living with this person, okay? Or this person could have walked away from you. And it's like if somebody walked away from you, Gemini, especially a male, they were jealous of the fact that you had this new beginning. They were jealous of the fact that you were no longer codependent on them, whether it was financially, emotionally, sexually, whatever it was that you were codependent on this person for, even if it was just for attention. It's like they were mad, okay? And if you're a male and say, for instance, you were dating a masculine female, she walked away from you because of the fact that you had your own independence. Like you didn't need this person, you wanted this person. And this is something that they didn't understand, that it was more important for you to want them than to need them. You don't need anybody. You came in this world on your own. You're going to leave out of this world on your own. And it's like, if I want you in my life. A lot of people don't understand when air signs have you in their life, it's because they actually want you in their life. Most times air signs is like, no, you could go, bye, see you later. But if I want you around, you're going to be around. And that means that you're important and that I want you around. I don't need you around, but I want you around. And that's kind of more special to an air sign. I don't think that person got it. But for some of you, this person could have been playing games with you. And I really honestly feel like this person is threatened by your independence. They're threatened at the fact that you really don't need them. And that's why they walked away. They see who you are, Gemini. You're the Empress. You're the Emperor. They see you. They know exactly who you are. You've been even shown, Gemini, who this person is. Okay? Because I feel like, too, Gemini, this person had to walk away from you to realize exactly the type of connection that you guys had. You guys had a deep soulmate connection. And this person, if they haven't walked away from you yet, it's going to take for them to walk away from you to realize what they had. And then that's when they're probably going to want to talk. But by then, it'll be too fucking late. See, you doing what you need to do for you has allowed you to step into your power. And the reason why you worked so hard, the reason why you made sure that you were not codependent on anybody for finances for any reason, shape, or form was because you've been through enough when it came to money, when it came to money with family, money with past lovers, money with self. You've had to learn a lot of hard lessons when it came to your resources and your finances. And you're like, I'll be damned if I sit there and put myself in this situation again to have to worry about money. And this person doesn't understand why you had to work. You work so hard for it. Why you work so hard to not be codependent on somebody. Because just as fast as they just walked away, that's exactly why you make sure you have all your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and all your ducks in a fucking row. They don't understand that. Because you understand that people could walk in and out of your life at a drop of a dime. People could switch up on you at a drop of a dime. You know this. So you know that you can't depend on anybody but yourself to make sure that you're good. Because the minute somebody feels a certain type of way, you know that they could easily just walk away. And this person clearly showed you, they showed you and they showed themselves exactly why you're independent. You're exactly why they showed you exactly why you got to always have your own money. You always have to have a savings stashed away somewhere, because look what they did. Look what they did. And then now they see why you are the way that you are. They see why you stand on your square. Some of them don't even know the nonsense and the drama that you've been through. Some of you grew up without having much of anything, having to share everything. And it's like, they don't understand what you've overcame, what you've had to heal. For some of them, they're going to finally see that. They're going to finally see that, Gemini. They're going to finally realize how lucky they were to have you in their life. For some of them, it's like they left for their eyes to be awakened to who you were. And they may even have to go through some financial struggles on their own before they could heal anything with you. Because to be honest, I feel like you may have kicked this person to the motherfucking curb because they were too codependent on you. They were looking for you to take care of them. And you were like, no, you got to go. Because they could have been used to people taking care of them some way, shape, or form. They were used to, I'm hearing that this person was used to the people that they dated being dependent on them for money. And they got a rude motherfucking awakening when it came to Gemini. Because Gemini was like, you thought wrong over here, buddy. I got my own over here, buddy. Like, I don't understand. Why would you even think that I would need for you to take care of me? I just want you around. For others of you, I feel like when this situation happened, if it hasn't happened already, it will happen. But when this situation happens, it's not, I don't want to say it's going to force you, But what it will do, it will make you really raise your standards. It's going to, like, whatever pain this person may have caused you, it's going to end something within you. Some type of trauma, some type of childhood trauma, some type of, I'm hearing the word acceptance. Because maybe a lot of you guys just want people to accept you for who you are. And just, why can't you just let me be who I am? And it's like, this ending is going to allow you to heal. It's going to allow you to not seek validation from other people. It's going to allow you to heal in realizing that you don't have to be a workaholic. Because for some of you, you're workaholics because you grew up not having much. And you're like, I'd be damned if I go without around this time around because I'm in control. And people don't understand that's a trauma response. So you're going to be healing from that. For others of you, you'll be healing from the fact that, you know, partners, family have took advantage of you when it came to finances and resources. You will be healing from that. And it's like, as you heal, you'll have more luck come into your life. You'll be able to get the things that you truly want and desire. And I feel like what you truly want and desire, Gemini, is like a 90s R&B love story. Where it's like we fall in love with each other. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with aesthetics. It has nothing to do with anything but us genuinely feeling deeply for one another. And you'll be able to complete some cycles over here. Because I do see you completing some cycles. Some of you are having discipline when it comes to your teenage son. For others of you, you're being real strict when it comes to yourself. Okay? Some of you are definitely moving towards healing your adolescent traumas if you're still dealing with childhood traumas at this time. But you're almost, I was about to say cleaning up. So you could be cleaning up that skeleton closet at this time when it comes to childhood traumas and moving towards really giving yourself discipline and structure within your adolescent self coming up, okay? Especially with finances. Because you guys are definitely being guided to really enjoy life. You're being guided to seek what makes you happy, what lights you up inside, and entertain that. Some of you, you're being guided to really entertain dating multiple people. Because it's like you sit there, put all your eggs in one basket when you deal with, like, say you meet somebody and you're quick to put all your eggs in one basket and with one person. And then it's like you end up feeling unfulfilled and being played with. And you have to understand, Gemini, that sometimes you have to change how you date, change who you date, and take a leap out of faith on something different, something that might be challenging, something that might, you know, is against the status quo. So for some of you, you may be dating outside of your race finally. Some of you could be dating someone outside of your tax bracket, whether it's they make more money than you or you make more money than them. I feel like you want to date because I ain't gonna lie to you, Gemini, y'all guys were dating people that didn't challenge you to be better than who you already are. You were always the one challenging them. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to start dating people that challenge you to step your game up. Instead of you being the one challenging other people to step their game up. And when that change happens for you, when you change who you've been entertaining all this time, you're going to come across an emperor or an empress. Okay? You're going to come across an emperor or empress and they're going to emotionally fulfill you. This person could possibly be a Leo, or this person could definitely boost your confidence, build your confidence up. Okay? And for some of you, when you do date this person, it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you and you're going to sit there, and some of you may get back into that cycle of, you know, doing them MIAs and disappearing acts, or acting a certain way when it comes to your emotions being guarded. But it's like you're going to quickly realize that you can be yourself. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to follow your intuition and move forward with this person and see what they are about. because I feel like this person is going to bring balance to your life. This person could be someone that works in the justice system, military, police, could be a Libra. But you're going to have to decide on if you would want to build with this person and have a family with this person. And I feel like you would. All right. For others of you, I feel like what's going on with y'all, if it has nothing to do with love, when it comes to your career, right, Gemini, some of you are starting a business all on your own, by yourself, from scratch. You're the first generation in your family to be a millionaire, to be famous, to have a business, okay? Especially my males or my females that are in your masculine go-getting energy at this time. You're realizing who the fuck you are, and you're standing in your power, and you're turning your pain into profit, okay? You are going to take your story, and you're not going to make it your final destination. It's like this pain stops now, okay? Me having to worry stops now. And all that I've been through, I'm going to turn it into a story of healing. I'm going to help others get out of the situations that I've been in before. And you're going to have so much luck with that. And that's what's going to bring you the things that you truly desire. Okay? I do feel, a lot of you guys, your pain can be turned into profit. Think about how you could turn your pain into profit, because it's going to help others. Okay? For others of you, if you're a male watching this, there are a lot of endings happening right now for you for a reason. You got to throw the trash out, baby. Okay? You got to throw the trash out so new can come in. Okay? For others of you, you're coming to a conclusion that certain things have to end within yourself, within a relationship, within a job, within a friendship. Okay? You're realizing, okay, certain shit I gotta give up. I gotta give it up. I can't do this no more. Okay? This could be with, addictions. This could be with your negative thinking. Okay? For others of you, you're realizing that you have to heal. There's no other choice. You have to clean out that skeleton closet. You can no longer hide that you're not okay. There's no faking the funk anymore. You're realizing it's time, okay? It's time to sit there and talk to that lady. It's time to let go of certain things, okay? For others of you, if you've been searching, like I said, because for a lot of you, this 90s R&B type of love thing going on is deeply rooted in your system, because that's what you truly want. And I feel like you're going to be lucky, and you're going to find someone that understands you. You're going to find the yin to your yang, and the yang to your yin, however you want to say it. But the thing is, it's going to take some healing within yourself to attract that, because you're realizing that I've been attracting my lower self with these men. I've been attracting my lower self in these women, and you're unhappy with it. And you're like, well, guess what? If I want to attract better, I got to be better. For others of you, if your job is ending, a business is ending, it's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. If you're having some type of injustice in a business or in a partnership, a business partnership, all this stuff is happening for a reason. That this eclipse that happened was to reveal everything that needs to get the fuck out of your way now, today, not yesterday, so that you can have newness coming in. Some of y'all believe the new year is in January. I believe it's in the springtime, when things start to bloom again, okay? Aries season. But for those that believe, January 1st is the new year, well, guess what? I'm hearing that fabulous song, what's that song? Ball Drop or something like that? And it's like, he was talking about that in the song, like, he had to get rid of his old bitch. Like, he had to get rid of all this stuff. Like, he had to let it go. And that's what you're doing. You're letting this shit go. And the thing is, don't start in January. Start that shit today. Stand in your power today. Stand on your square today. Don't wait to January 1st to do something, because then that's you following the trend of new year, new me, and that bullshit ain't going to even happen or transpire for yourself. So get in the habit of doing whatever you need to do now. So by the time January 1st get here, you've been doing it. Okay? Let's get some more. Let me see. Spirit told me to pull some more cards, because that energy could have only been for a few people. Alright. What else is going on with Gemini? What's the 411 spirit? What is the 411? Some of you could be, again, like I said, dealing with your adolescent self, especially my females, okay? You may have had some things come up, lessons. I'm not going to say this. For some of you, could have been the people from, your adolescent years popping back up in your life. But for some of you, this is lessons that happened in your adolescent years that's coming back up right now for you to respond differently, for you to heal from it, for you to sit there and not allow that shit to trigger you anymore, okay? For others of you, you could just be dealing with your teenage daughter at this time. If you have a teenage daughter. I really feel this is your adolescent self, Gemini. This is your inner child, not your inner child, but your inner teenager within yourself at this time. You're reflecting on that. You're communicating with your inner adolescent self. You're bringing more structure into your life. It's like, okay, how can I say this? Because this was like, I don't know what to call it, but a theory that I kind of had where it was like, say from the ages of being a newborn to the age of 10, right? Whatever lessons we're going to learn throughout our entire lifetime, we've learned from that time period, right? The only thing is, say from 10 to 20, it's like those same lessons come around, just with different faces in different environments, okay? But it's the same energy, the same lesson. And it's like God's been giving us a level up every time to change, for us to figure out the lesson, for us to learn the lessons. Because sometimes we got to learn these lessons over and over again. And it's like, you could be almost in your 30s now. So from 20 to 30, right? You're 20 to 30 right now. And it's like whatever lessons you didn't learn from when you were 10 to 20, or from when you were newborn to 10, you're learning those lessons all over again. The ones that you didn't learn lessons from. And it's like the lesson that you're learning right now, the new beginning that you're having right now, because God's going to put you in those same situations to see if you respond differently, right? And I feel like this has a lot to do with structure. Some of you could have grew up where your father wasn't really around, or your father was around, but they really wasn't a father to you. They were more like a friend. For others of you, this could just be the fact that, you didn't really have a real good, great male in your life at some point in time, right? And it's like, you're learning now how to be that for yourself. You're learning how to tap into your divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female, to go out there and get what you need to get for yourself, right? You're learning how to sit there and save your money without anybody telling you, okay? You're learning how to get a job. You're learning how to maintain a job. You're learning how to coexist with the people at your job, because for some of you, y'all could always be fighting and arguing with the people at your job. For others of you, you're learning independence. Okay, you're learning how to tap into that divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female, to go out and do what it is that you need to do for you. Okay, and then once you learn that lesson, all those pains and frustrations that you may have had when it comes to your relationship with money and resources, it's going to come to an end. You're going to heal that, because you're going to respond differently. You're going to know, if I need money, I need to go out and get me a job and make some money. I know if I need, to have stuff for a rainy day, I know to put my money away and not spend it on stupid things that don't appreciate with value. You're learning to do everything all on your own. Some of you learning how to do your taxes on your own. Some of you learning how to invest money on your own. Some of you are learning how to buy a home for the first time on your own. Some of you are just learning a lot by yourself at this time. And it's like maybe you had to do this at an early age too, but your response is not going to come from a trauma-filled place anymore. It's going to come from a place of, I want to be my best self, and not because of what somebody did or what you had to go through as a child. Yeah, see, these almost the same cards keep coming out. When you do for you, you stand in your power. For others of you, if you have a teenage daughter, she may be going through the same thing you're going through. I tell people all the time, when you have children, your children are a physical form of your inner child. So she's going through the same lessons. Like, you're probably teaching her certain lessons. And it's like, or she's going through the same lessons that you went through with her own father, with her own divine masculine energy. A lot of you guys, you really do just want something solid when it comes to love. But I feel like you thrive when you're single. I feel like you really thrive when you're single. You get more luck when you're single. So get all that you can get and all that you want now if you're single, okay? And then settle down with somebody. Okay, have a goal of how much you want to make before you really settle down with somebody. Because I feel like when you get, people don't understand, when you get with other people, especially sexually, we take on their karmas too. So if that person, you know, you don't want to, you want to have more than enough saved up. So God forbid you might have to take on somebody's karma. Shoot, sometimes you got to take on your kids' karma and they cost you money, right? So make sure you're always good and all your ducks are in a row. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And if you have money, you making more money. Okay? And if you got more money, you making more money. All right? But let's get some homegirl advice for you. Yeah, see, your divine counterpart, I feel like a lot of you were with your divine counterpart and you guys had to separate. It's like you taught him some lessons. She taught you, you know, she taught you some lessons, however it goes. Okay? Your divine partner taught you some lessons and you taught them some lessons, and now that y'all guys taught each other whatever lessons you need to, you know, you need to learn, you got to separate, you got to implement it into your life, and then I feel like that's when this partner will come back around. But I do feel like you guys have to do some things on your own right now. This ain't for all of you. This is for some of you. Okay? All the answers are within you. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. For others of you, if you haven't met your divine counterpart, they're coming. The thing is, you got to level up to get on their level. And they got to level up to get on your level. Or you both got to level up to get to even come across each other. Okay? And what you believe is your truth. You are a magical being, Gemini. All right? And you're not trusting the process. Okay? You're not realizing that you got to go through what you're going through to get to where you're going. That's part of the journey. Some of you are using candle magic at this time. Hope you guys are only using candle magic for yourselves. Okay? I don't see the love spell card come out. So hopefully you're manifesting the things that you need for you. Okay? You don't even need to light a candle. Because honestly, it's your intent behind anything. You could just be thinking some shit. Writing some shit. Saying some shit. And it'll manifest. Okay? You don't need candles. I keep telling people that. I've been telling people that for years. You don't need none of that stuff to manifest anything. It's all up here in your mind. It's all up here in your mind. People sit there and be talking about witches and stuff like that. You know how many Christian witches there are? Kitchen witches there are? Okay? A witch is just a wise person, a wise woman. A warlock is a wise man that knows their inner power. It's what's in here that manifests everything. In here, that manifests everything. You don't need no damn candle for that. Then you got a mind. When you start believing what you believe is your truth, is what you will manifest. Understand that. What you believe is your truth. And when you understand that, You don't need nothing else to help you manifest a damn thing. If you believe you're going to sit there and find the perfect love, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. So it's up to you. Let's get an oracle message for Gemini. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. And we have protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Okay? So don't worry about what you don't have, because what you need and what is for you will be for you, will come to you when it's supposed to. Okay? You just got to have a little bit more faith in yourself and God and your ancestors and spirit guides that it's going to unfold for you. But again, these are just confirmations of you knowing that whatever you believe is your truth. At the bottom, we have broken heart. So some of you guys, you could have lost faith because of the fact that your heart got broken. But what you need to believe is that that was God's protection. You got your heart broken because it wasn't meant to be right now. You got your heart broken, or you broke somebody's heart because it wasn't working out. It wasn't supposed to. Okay? You could have blocked somebody, or they could have blocked you. I can't stop thinking about you. Some of y'all said this dick ain't for free. I know that's right, my Gemini men. Y'all know y'all goddamn worth. Y'all gonna have to show me something. Okay? You gonna have to be about something. Be careful, because either you or the person you're dealing with is a pill popper. Can I spend the night? Somebody want to spend the night. Be careful. Somebody may think you're a down-ass bitch. I miss you. Riding with music. Your biggest fan. Funny how things changed. If there was a yes or no question, the answer is no. And pour your sugar on me. So for some of you guys, you have someone that, you know, admires you. Okay, you have someone that, you know, is cheering you on. But at the same time, it's like, just because they do that don't mean they ain't got work to do. Just because you do that for somebody doesn't mean you ain't got work to do. For others of you, you got somebody around that, you know, they in their low vibrational frequency at this time. And it's like, you got to be careful too, Gemini. Especially my females. You guys, you can see this dick ain't for free. Some of you was dealing with somebody that was like, oh, if I'm giving up some dick, you gonna be sitting there paying my rent. Where? I don't think so. Okay? And you could have broke that person's heart. Oh, well, you should. Because a grown man should not be looking for no female to be providing and protecting for their ass. Hello. But what I was about to say before I said that, Gemini, you stay on the right path, okay? Don't allow somebody to infiltrate your mind and change how you feel, okay? Know your worth. Remember what you believe is your truth, okay? Focus on your home too. Make it as comfortable as you could possibly make it for yourself. All right. Take care of the kids if you got children. All right. And know that everything will happen for you if you believe it will. The thing is, you got to learn patience. There's some things that you got to learn about yourself before you can receive certain things. You be praying for stuff, trying to manifest shit, but it's like, can you hold on to it? Can you maintain it? Don't be asking God for a whole bunch of money that you can't even maintain $100 in your bank account. Or $1,000 in your bank account. Don't be asking God for more that you can't handle. Because you're only going to get what you can handle. Just like with pain. They always say God ain't going to give you no more than you can handle when it comes to pain. That goes for your blessings too, Gemini. All right? But I love you guys. And see you later.